Welcome to Thinking Outside the Soil with your host, Shawnee Alfalfaseed, where we get to talk story and touch on topics about hydroponics and the farmers who grow the crops and creatures we need to eat. Good morning, and happy Aloha Friday for Blooming Health Farms, and thank you for being with us on this beautiful day. I'm out here again with the ladies just doing my chicken chores, and they are munching down on some leftover hydroponic fodder, just like they were earlier in the week. They do that often. We have leftovers. We're growing some microgreens up near Wheatland, Wyoming, or what I like to say in the middle of nowhere, Wyoming. And then we do our chicken crack. So our chicken crack is grown here on site at Site B by Ethan and Shay. Every day he comes out and feeds a significant amount of live feed, and we're always changing it because right now I have about 60 adult layers with 200 more layers getting ready to go for the show. And so we are excited to just be out here. So I just want to quickly share with you today a little bit more about what we are up to. I am creating and curating a course called Chicken Pimpin', and Chicken Pimpin' is aimed at giving you all of the knowledge and tools to have really healthy, happy hens that give you better than organic eggs. Ones that people will come to you and say, how come your chickens look so gorgeous? And why do these eggs taste so great? And we're able to do all of this in a relatively short amount of time, and I can take the leeway or latitude or whatever the word may be to share and record podcasts instead of doing all of my chicken chores. And thankfully, I figured out how to do both of them a little bit simultaneously, but then now as I'm sitting here, I can stare at the ladies and think about what it is I want to say rather than just doing all my chores. Since publishing my book, Thinking Outside the Soil, one of the questions I often get is, Sean, can you help me with my chickens? I want to get some really great eggs, and I don't want to do a lot of work. And many of those individuals, after they figure it out, often say to me, oh, Sean, I got so many eggs, I don't know what to do with them. So we are doing a few different things with that. As many other chicken farms or egg-laying operations do, we are starting to tease out and create a co-op so that we can pool the eggs, and Blooming Health Farms is currently looking at how we can collect, wash, and pack all of those eggs and put them under the Blooming Health Farms brand. And we are working out how we can incentivize those backyarders and homesteaders so that they can, get a really great product for themselves, but when they have an excess of eggs, they have an outlet for it. Now, we are also in conversation with several individuals who are interested in having their own farm business. And we advocate that chickens should be the spearhead, or as others say, the gateway animal for your economical prosperity. And so we are now also creating, or I am slightly curating and teasing out how we can create essentially affiliates or licensed chicken pimps, so that we can teach you as a homesteader, which right now I'm calling the Humane Homesteader program, and for the Humane Homesteader course inside of our Chicken Pimpin' program. This one's aimed at teaching you how to do a lot of those things, and most of it is built on the foundation of you being a good chicken sprouter, meaning you have learned how to grow the feed like we have, and you're getting a similarly and you're getting the same quality and consistency of egg as we are, and then we are actually starting to figure out which path is going to be most appropriate. So I've got all of the supplies and the materials, and we have done a fantastic job on a local level branding what we are doing here through the work we are doing. And that's through just direct response and mail order type activities. I don't do any quote unquote brand building or advertising to do any brand building. We just go out and do the work. And thankfully, as a nonprofit, it's a little bit easier to say, oh, hey, we're doing really great things here. But the other side of that is getting this really great egg. So if you are interested in having some economic stability, there's no sense in figuring it all out or reinventing the wheel. So we are able to give you some of those tools and resources, be able to help you either source all of the products and start hooking you up with the suppliers that you may need to have an efficient operation, or bringing you into our Blooming Health Farms umbrella and allowing you to operate your egg laying operation under our brand and having us audit your processes and whatnot. And then at the end of the day, all of our customers and clients are ultimately supporting the nonprofit work that we are doing here in Northern Colorado. And the model I am developing, while still in its infancy, is aimed to go to a national and international level. I am interested in creating a sustainable modular system for poultry. Specifically right now, it's with these guardian geese that you can hear honking at me, and egg-laying chickens. Now, side note, broilers or meat birds are part of the egg-laying ecosystem, so it is here. We are sorting out some of the young roosters down the broiler path, but we are essentially establishing a model so that we can have self-sufficiency from our symbiotic relationship with our feathered friends here. So stay tuned for more information about our Chicken Pimpin' program for our backyarders, for our humane homesteaders, and then, of course, those of us that are getting really great at eggs. On the horizon, I have this course called Egg Emperors. So stay tuned for all of those. I will be releasing these internally for those of you that are already in our world. So if you're not, sign up for our newsletter so you know when the show is on, meaning when Chicken Pimpin' is live. So thank you for being with me on this windy Friday or whatever day you may be listening to this. Again, we wish you a happy day. Thank you for being on today's show. Take care and have a lovely day.